Aloha. Thank you for joining us here at truthmadeeasy.com as we continue with our Apologetics Made Easy video training course. In this video, we're going to be looking deeper into the question, are all religions pretty much the same? Well, in our last video, we left off with two very important questions. Is Christianity the one true religion? And is Jesus the only way to God? We then posed the question, are these absolute truths that apply to everyone? Or is Christianity, or any religion for that matter, simply a matter of personal taste for each individual? Well, we saw that there's going to be different answers to this question depending on who you talk to. Some say these are absolute truths that apply to everyone. Others, they say no, it's all a matter of personal taste. And, it really doesn't matter which religion you follow since they're all pretty much the same. In fact, many believe that the different religions are just different paths up the same mountain, and that they all lead to God in the end. There's a term for this. It's called pluralism. We know that the opposite of singular is plural. Well, instead of believing that there is just one singular religion that applies to everyone, pluralists believe that the many religions, plural, are equally valid and okay. One of the mantras we hear today is, true for you, but not for me. According to pluralists, there is no one true religion. Buddhism's true, Islam's true, Hinduism's true. If you want to follow this religion or that worldview, cool, go for it. Just don't think that I'm supposed to follow the same religion you do. And don't judge me if I don't believe the same things you believe. Your religion or worldview may be true for you, but not for me. Religion to the pluralists is sort of like choosing ice cream flavors. You like chocolate, I like vanilla. You like Christianity, I like Islam. She likes Buddhism. He likes Hinduism or Judaism, New Age, or, go with atheism if that works for you. Here we have some of the major world religions, Islam, Hinduism, Judaism, Buddhism, and Christianity. Now, as we talk about the different religions, we need to remember that we're to accept and respect those of other faiths. That's the wonderful thing about America. We have the gift of religious freedom. We're free to believe whatever we want to believe. Having said that, it's important we know what we believe and why we believe it. We need to look at what the different religions teach because our eternal destiny is at stake. As we're going to see in this course, what we believe while we're here on earth will determine what our lives will be like after we die. So we want to get it right now when it comes to God. Now, looking here at our truth and taste slide from an earlier video, and the major world religions, the pluralists would place religion on which side? Under the side of truth or under the side of taste? They would choose the taste side, along with ice cream, since, according to them, religion is a matter of personal preferences and taste. And again, as we saw earlier, it doesn't matter which religion you choose because all religions are pretty much the same. But you know what? What one discovers when comparing the different religions is that, well, there's some similarities among the religions. There are many big differences. Norman Geisler and Frank Turek point this out in their book. We read, while most religions have some kind of similar moral code because God has implanted right and wrong in our consciences, they disagree on virtually every major issue, including the nature of God, the nature of man, sin, salvation, heaven, hell, and creation. Here are a few of the big differences. Jews, Christians, and Muslims believe in different versions of a theistic God, while most Hindus and New Agers believe that everything that exists is part of an impersonal, pantheistic force they call God. Many Hindus believe that evil is a complete illusion, while Christians, Muslims, and Jews believe that evil is real. Christians believe that people are saved by grace, while all other religions, if they believe in salvation at all, teach some kind of salvation by good works. The definition of good and what one is saved from varies greatly. These are just a few of the many essential differences. So much for the idea that all religions teach basically the same things. Greg Koukl in his book Tactics touches on the similarities and differences between religions. Here we have two tablets, same shape, same size. They look the same, but they're very different. The one on the left is aspirin, the one on the right is arsenic. Koukl comments, pluralism presumes that the similarities between faiths are more important than the differences. Are aspirin and arsenic basically the same because they both come in tablet form? For some things, the differences are critical. Religion is one of them. So in summary, the major world religions are not all the same. There are many differences with few similarities when it comes to the important topics of the nature of God, sin, salvation, heaven, hell, and creation. These are significantly important differences, wouldn't you agree? Well, up next, we're going to be comparing two of these major world religions, Islam and Christianity, side by side to illustrate just how different the religions really are. Please join us for that.